Beautiful day on Hope Channel Zambia, media that changes lives. Thank you so much for joining us on our news bulletin. My name is Mwene Mianga. Here are stories making headlines. Nalumango urges mindset change towards indigenous foods. Kawambwa roads earmarked for improvement. Religious leaders urge climate action as a sacred moral responsibility. And over 5,000 souls baptized in the last 3 quarters in Lusaka conference. Much more stories are coming up shortly after this.
Welcome to Brave Gardens, the perfect venue for unforgettable moments.
Whether it's a kitchen party, a dreamy outdoor wedding, a vibrant birthday celebration, or a fun-filled family day, Brave's Garden is the place to be.
Brave Garden offers a beautiful outdoor space with a swimming pool, kids play park, and a peaceful environment for any rains.
We've got more than just space. Enjoy mouth-watering meals at our restaurant and bring the kids for school trips that blend fun and learning. Spacious, scenic outdoor setting, sparkling swimming pool, fun-filled kids play park, friendly staff and flexible packages.
At Brave Gardens, quality doesn't break the bank. We offer flexible packages at affordable rates to make your day special and stress-free.
Nested in a serene and secure environment, Brave's Garden offers the perfect backdrop for memories that last a lifetime.
Why wait? Come spend your day at Brave Gardens.
Situated just 24 kilometers from Lusaka CBD off Kafue Road. Call or WhatsApp us now to book your date or schedule a visit on 0977 321 919 or 0966 758 693 or 0773 198 960. Brave's Garden. Let us help you host your special day the brave way.
Here are the details. Republican Vice President Mutale Nalumango has called for a renewed commitment towards improving nutrition and food security in Zambia. Speaking during the commemoration of the 2025 World Food Day held at Natural Resources Development College NRDC in Lusaka, Mrs. Nalumango said the fight against hunger goes beyond food availability, but that it must include access to safe and nutritious diets for all. The Vice President observed that while Zambia has made progress in food production, more attention must be given to nutrition, which she described as the foundation of human and national development. She warned that poor nutrition affects not only physical growth, but also cognitive development, stressing that a well-fed nation must be a well-nourished one. Mrs. Nalumango further encouraged citizens to embrace indigenous foods, saying they are rich in nutrients and should not be seen as symbols of poverty. This year's World Food Day was commemorated under the theme, Hand in Hand for Better Foods and a Better Future.
Zambia joins the world in commemorating the 2025 World Food Day under the theme, Hand in Hand for Better Foods and a Better Future. This year marks 80 years of Food and Agriculture Organization's founding and 60 years of its impactful presence in Zambia. A milestone that calls for reflection, celebration, and renewed commitment. This day is a reminder of our collective responsibility to ensure that everyone, everywhere, has access to safe, nutritious, and sufficient food. Safe, nutritious, and sufficient food. We can quickly say World Food Day and end there and think it is just food. I think there are 2 things that have added to this statement. This food is safe, sufficient food, but it must also be nutritious.
This occasion is an opportunity for our country
to reflect on our food and agriculture journey through the past decades since 1945. It is an opportunity for us as a country to raise awareness on food security, biodiversity, and climate action. It is an opportunity to reflect on how our country can fully embrace sustainable agriculture.
Today our challenge is complex but clear: to transform agri-food systems so that they become efficient, inclusive, resilient, and sustainable. The global agri-food sector is under immense strain, affected by climate change, conflict, economic shocks, and rising inequality. Yet these same systems hold the power to deliver transformative solutions that can protect the planet while nourishing its people. The United Nations, delivering as one approach, unites agencies like FAO, WFP, IFAD, UNEP, WHO, UNICEF, and UNDP to support Zambia's efforts in agri-food system transformation.
Madam Vice President, your presence today is not just symbolic, it is historic. It affirms that indeed agriculture remains the backbone of our economy, and that young people, the students of NRDC, are not just learners in class, but torch-bearers of Zambia's food future. To our principal and management, thank you for providing an environment where innovation meets purpose, and for continuing nurturing our minds that will feed this nation, quite literally. Your leadership keeps this institution not only relevant, but revolutionary in shaping the next generation of agricultural leaders.
Kawambwa district is set for improved road networks following the arrival of a brand new grader purchased by Kawambwa Town Council. The machine, bought at the cost of 4.2 million kwacha using the 2025 Constituency Development Fund to boost the road rehabilitation works across the district. For years, many rural parts of Kawambwa have faced challenges accessing schools, health centers and markets due to poor road conditions, especially during the rainy season. The council, through its public relations unit, says the new grader will make it easier to maintain and open new roads, cutting costs and delays previously caused by hiring private contractors.
Town Council, using the 2025 Constituency Development Fund, has procured a grader at a total cost of 4.2 million. This has already been delivered at the local authority. As you can see, I'm standing just beside it. So this is a milestone to us as a local authority, because the local authority is in a hurry to open up the district, especially in terms of connectivity. As you may be aware, Kawambwa has got two constituencies, which is Kawambwa Central Constituency, as well as Pambashi Constituency. So the impassability of most roads has been a challenge for many years. So with this procured, and it just adds on a list of earth-moving equipment that we've procured under CDF in 2025, which includes an excavator, a tipper, and also a skip track. Looking at how the year has unfolded, and as a local authority, we've been having challenges, especially in terms of road maintenance. But this is a thing of the past. As you may be aware, there'll be no more hiring of the grader. The grader is here. The works will roll as they have to be done. The other thing that we'll talk about is also trying to ensure that the safety of the people in terms of road maintenance is maintained in the district. So this grader will play a crucial role in ensuring that the district has the capacity to maintain the roads, connect more places to the central places where they can access goods and services, as well as ensuring that road rehabilitation remains as easy and is done more frequently.
Sioma district joined the rest of the world in commemorating Global Hand Washing Day with a colorful event held in Kalongola Ward, one of the area's leading examples of progress in sanitation and hygiene. The celebration, attended by various stakeholders, including World Vision, under its I Wash project, showcased the community's impressive achievement of over 90% open defecation-free ODF status. In recognition of this progress, World Vision Manager Mr. Mundia Mwangala announced that the organization will further support the area through additional water and sanitation interventions, such as drilling and rehabilitating boreholes and installing a solar-powered water reticulation system. Meanwhile, Western Province Permanent Secretary Mr. Simono Akapelwa, in a speech delivered on his behalf by the Assistant Secretary Dr. Mubitelela Silolo, highlighted several government initiatives in partnership with the Ministry of Water Development and Sanitation across the province, including the drilling and equipping of 162 new boreholes and rehabilitation of 147 non-functional ones.
Sioma District celebrated this year's Global Hand Washing Day in Kalongola Ward alongside various stakeholders, including World Vision, which is running the I Wash project in the district. Kalongola Ward is over 90% towards achieving open defecation-free status. World Vision Manager for Senanga and Sioma Mundia Mwangala announced that this progress is due to strong community cooperation. He stated the organization plans to further improve water and sanitation through interventions like drilling 3 new boreholes and installing a modern solar-powered water reticulation system.
The new programs that we are bringing to Kalongola Ward, because of your efforts, we will be able to drill 3 new boreholes just here in Kalongola Ward. We will go further to rehabilitate 2 existing non-functional boreholes. We will also go further to construct 5 VIP toilets in strategic areas. And we will install a modern solar-powered water reticulation system.
The Permanent Secretary for Western Province, Momo Akapelwa, who had his speech read by the Assistant Secretary Dr. Mubitelela Sililo, highlighted some of the significant water sanitation projects running in the province.
Currently, the provincial administration, with the support from the Ministry of Water Development and Sanitation, is procuring the works, which include the following: the drilling and equipping of 162 new machine drilling boreholes equipped with hand pumps in the districts of Western Province. It is also in the process to upgrade and mechanize 29 existing boreholes to piped water schemes in the rural centers in districts in Western Province. Also, it is in the process of rehabilitating 147 non-functional existing boreholes equipped with hand pumps in the districts of Western Province.
The Global Hand Washing Day emphasizes creating a habit of clean hands for long life health, with a focus on accessibility and awareness. Ndopu Sendoi reporting.
Wash your hands 1 time every day.
Fisheries and Livestock Minister Engineer Peter Kapala has conferred with the Director General of the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, Mr. Q Dongyu, at FAO headquarters in Rome to explore ways of strengthening Zambia's agricultural sector and deepening cooperation with the UN agency. During the meeting, Engineer Kapala said the Zambian government's commitment to driving agricultural growth through increased investment in maize, aquaculture, soybean and honey production. He said Zambia's strategic focus on climate-smart agriculture aims to enhance maize productivity, strengthening food security and improve the livelihoods of rural communities. The minister explained that soybeans interventions are focused on seed multiplication, processing facilities and improved market linkages to enhance production and value addition, while in aquaculture, initiatives are being implemented to expand hatcheries, nurseries and post-harvest facilities to boost production and exports. Engineer Kapala further pointed out Zambia's commitment to diversifying agricultural exports through the honey sector, emphasizing hive production, queen bee breeding and sustainable forest management as key areas of focus, and FAO Director General Mr. Q Dong-yu expressed confidence in Zambia's agricultural growth prospects, commending the government's clear policy direction and commitment to sustainable food systems. He said FAO is ready to render technical support towards Zambia's agricultural transformation agenda through innovation, capacity building, and technical cooperation.
I wish you and all the good time here and send the best regard to the President. I know he's very successful on the livestock. Eh? Yes. And last time when he came here, I met him once the same way. Okay, welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, DG, for receiving us. We are quite excited that you've given us this opportunity to come and have a word with you. And we are looking forward to a successful conference that will come for. We'll meet a few interesting private sector people.
Yeah.
We should be opening further discussions with them,
yeah,
because we want to scale up the four main value chains, that is maize, soya, wheat, and agriculture.
Yeah.
These are the main things that we want to drive agriculture production in our country.
Yeah, you have the big potential. Yeah.
Just now we take a short break. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Brave Gardens, the perfect venue for unforgettable moments.
Whether it's a kitchen party, a dreamy outdoor wedding, a vibrant birthday celebration, or a fun-filled family day, Brave's Garden is the place to be.
Brave Garden offers a beautiful outdoor space with a swimming pool, kids play park, and a peaceful environment for any events.
We've got more than just space. Enjoy mouth-watering meals at our restaurant and bring the kids for school trips that blend fun and learning. Spacious, scenic outdoor setting, sparkling swimming pool, fun-filled kids play park, friendly staff, and flexible packages.
At Brave Gardens, quality doesn't break the bank. We offer flexible packages at affordable rates to make your day special and stress-free.
Nested in a serene and secure environment, Brave's Garden offers the perfect backdrop for memories that last a lifetime.
Why wait? Come spend your day at Brave Gardens.
Situated just 24 kilometers from Lusaka CBD off Kafue Road. Call or WhatsApp us now to book your date or schedule a visit on 0977 321 919 or 0966 758 693 or 0773 198 960. Brave's Garden. Let us help you host your special day the Brave way.
Are you an elder, pastor, or church teacher? Thirsting for biblical nuggets on how best to lead as an elder or pastor? Pastor Wonder Hamakandi book entitled Church Shepherding, with exposition and practical guide on foundation of shepherding, church governance, disciple-making, biblical preaching, home visitation, corporate worship, anointing the sick, chairing meetings, pastoral counseling, administering discipline, reporting, appreciation, and family leadership.
Thank you for still staying with us, and now for the rest of the news. Minister of Water Development and Sanitation, Engineer Collins Nzovu, has officially launched the National Hand Hygiene for All roadmap during the 2025 Global Hand Washing Day commemoration held in Lusaka. Mr. Nzovu reaffirmed Zambia's commitment to hand hygiene as a cornerstone of public health and national development. He said this in Lusaka in a speech delivered on his behalf by the ministry's Permanent Secretary Engineer Romas Kamanga. This year's commemoration was held under the theme, Be a Hand-Washing Hero, a call to action for every citizen to take personal responsibility in promoting hygiene and preventing disease. Mr. Nzovu highlighted the critical role of hand washing in reducing diarrheal diseases by up to 40% and respiratory infections by 20%, especially among children. He emphasized that hand hygiene is not only a health intervention, but also an economic enabler, reducing absenteeism and boosting productivity. Meanwhile, WaterAid Zambia has congratulated government on the launch of the hand hygiene roadmap, describing it as a strong step forward in advancing public health. Organization's country director Yanko Mataya urged stakeholders to reflect on the year 2020 when the world was under lockdown due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And Lusaka Mayor Chilando Chitangala has urged all stakeholders to work together in making hygiene a shared national culture. Ms. Chitangala emphasized the importance of collaboration between the central government and local authorities to ensure communities have access to treated water and proper hygiene services.
It is therefore our great honor and privilege to officially launch the National Hygiene for All roadmap. This roadmap represents a strategic national blueprint, our 5-year commitment to transforming the vision of hand hygiene for all into measurable and sustainable action. The roadmap outlines a multi-sectoral approach that seeks to institutionalize hand hygiene policies across government ministries and sectors, invest in sustainable hand hygiene infrastructure in schools, health facilities, markets, and public spaces, promote innovation and sustain behavior change communication tailored to local context and communities, strengthen monitoring and evaluation mechanisms to ensure accountability and celebrate our collective achievements as true hand-washing heroes.
Allow me to digress just a little bit when it comes to the issue of cholera. Just to remind us the devastating impact that the outbreak had in the country. By June 2024, we were reporting as many as over 23,000 cases across the whole country. We were reporting 740 deaths. And at the worst, the peak of the cholera outbreak, we were reporting a case fatality rate of 4%, which is 4 times more than the WHO threshold. By the end of the outbreak in 2024, for that particular period, Zambia was reporting over 50% of all the cases and over 70% deaths in as far as the WHO Africa region is concerned. So one country contributing over 50% of both cases and deaths. I'm not sure that this is the type of representation that we want to have as a country. Therefore, the launch of the hand hygiene roadmap demonstrates our commitment to tangibly responding and hopefully turning things around moving forward.
Lusaka City Council is always working on the ground, and we need your support from stakeholders such as yourselves.
Faith-based organizations, FBOs, have called for unified efforts to address climate change. Family Development Initiatives Team's leader, Shekei Yusuf Ayami, stated that the world was created in perfect balance and protecting it is a spiritual obligation. And Liberty Christian Center founder and presiding Bishop Eddie Mulenga said the impacts of environmental degradation and climate change are deeply felt, especially by vulnerable communities. Meanwhile, Council of Churches in Zambia official Reverend Charles Ngomas stated that the fight for climate justice is not merely a political or scientific, but a deeply spiritual and moral responsibility. Reverend Ngoma explained that Scripture teaches creation is a divine gift and caring for the environment is an act of worship and obedience. This came to light during the 2025 Climate and Environment Justice Rally organized by Center for Environment Justice, CEJ, held in Lusaka, Zambia, under the theme Justice Has No Borders, United for a Greener Tomorrow.
from an Islamic perspective. Therefore, climate justice is moral justice. It is a question of fulfilling our trust, ensuring fairness between the rich and the poor, the powerful and vulnerable, and safeguarding the rights of future generations. For those of you that have traveled, if you've been blessed, you've gone to countries like Sweden, you've gone to countries like Korea, you've gone to countries like Japan, you will find that they have been bequeathed resources just like we have resources. But it's very difficult for you to identify a vulnerable person, a poor person, because those materials that have been given to them by God have been used to bring out equality, to bring out prosperity, to erase the poverty that is there, to fight unemployment, so that every one of us can enjoy a good life.
Faith-based institutions, churches, mosques, temples, have an opportunity to responsibility to lead. We are coming from the faith community, a responsibility to lead and to guide the nations. We must be models of sustainable living, champions for renewable energy, advocates for policy change, and voices for creation.
The devastating consequences of environmental degradation, from pollution and deforestation to the loss of biodiversity and the exasperating effects of climate change. These changes are not just environmental issues, they are actually human rights issues.
Lusaka Conference Personal Ministries Director, Pastor Dumisani Mzungahire, says the conference has made positive progress in evangelism in the last 3 quarters of 2025. Pastor Mzungahire says out of its 9,080 baptism go, the conference has so far baptized over 5,000, with about a 3,000 difference to meet the goal. He says currently there are over 20 ongoing crusades in the conference. Pastor Mzungaire says among other activities that have contributed to the growth of the membership are community services, holistically approaching the mission of the church. He says the conference has also trained over 300 evangelists to enhance the preaching of the gospel. Pastor Mzungaire has urged the local churches to continue with mission-driven programs in order to reach as many people as possible with the gospel.
The 28 districts, what we have baptized so far is going to 5,976. And our goal is 9,080. So from 9,080 less 5,917, we will discover we have a minimum of about 3,100 to meet our goal. And we have not yet given up. Despite that, we are moving. So this is October. And at the moment, we have an average of about 20 crusades which are on in the Lusaka conference, which are running with the different preachers. And our goal is to baptize 3,000 or more so that we can beat our goals. And we have confidence that by God's grace, we will manage to beat the goal. Evangelism, it's one of the programs which is supposed to be embarked upon by each entity or a conference, because this is the center of the church. What do I mean? When I say it's the center of the church, it is through evangelism that many people will come and join the church. It's my sincere hope and prayer that personal ministries will be taken seriously in all entities, that we can have more people to come to the cross of Calvary.
Ends our news on that note, and here are stories that made headlines. Nalumango urges mindset change towards indigenous foods. And Kawambwa roads earmarked for improvement. Religious leaders urge climate action as a sacred moral responsibility. And over 5,000 souls baptized in Lusaka Conference in the last 3 quarters of 2025. Thank you so much for joining us, and be blessed. My name is Mwene Mianga on behalf of the entire production team and crew. Bye for now.